Hi students, welcome back to the next session of our 6th class science. In that we are discussing 5th chapter as per the August syllabus. We are discussing about materials and things, the part 2 that we are going to discuss today. In the last session we were talking about if we take one object, what are the materials used to make the object as an activity 1, and in the activity 2 we took one material and we discussed what are the things which are made from that object. Object we have taken first, then what are the materials used to prepare that object we have discussed. In the next activity 2 we took a material and then we have discussed what are the things can be made by the material. Okay, that is what is the last small summary about the last part 1. Okay, today we are going to discuss one important topic. Of course, this topic is mainly the properties of materials. See, properties of materials, that what we are going to discuss. In this discussion, actually in one session, in part 2, we cannot conclude what are the properties of the materials. That will be extended to the part 3 also, 3 as well. Okay, part 2 is going to give some information about the properties of the material, and part 3 also is going to give some information about the properties of material. Between this part 1, part 2 and part 3, after discussion of these two, part 2 and part 3, we'll come to a conclusion to have what is the exact properties of the materials are. Okay, so after observing this part 2, we'll come to small conclusion, then afterwards we'll extend that conclusion in the next part 3 as well. That's what how we are going to understand the properties, a small glance overview of that properties. Now the first one, the properties, whenever we are going to discuss, go to page number 46 please, a small reading and understanding session so that you can understand even about better. That is 46, properties of the material is the heading, page number, what the book what is in my hand is page number 46, this figure that I have. Okay, so what type of material can you use to make a window when you don't want someone to see through it? Okay, to windows we are making, our house has some windows, so what type of materials that we use, the glass material we use, that's why, so that no person can see inside. Okay, which type of material can we use? What type of material can you use to make a window when you want to see through it? Okay, what type of materials? If you don't want to see or any other person want to see inside, what type of material we have to use? If we want to see which type of material is being used, can you make a cricket ball with a mud or glass? Why? Why can't we make? Okay, can you make a chair with a glass or mud? Why? Can we make a chair with a glass or mud? If you can't, why you cannot? Let us examine the properties of material and their uses. Okay, now we have to, based on these questions, we have to examine the properties of some materials and their uses. We begin with the properties of material that we can easily recognize. Okay, we begin with the properties of material that we easily recognize. So starting from that, we are going to discuss among the properties. First property is transparency. So what is the first property of the material? Transparency. Okay, in this transparency, according to the concept of the transparency or according to the property of the transparency, materials are categorized into 3 types. Materials are categorized into 3 types. Okay, according to that, the first one is transparent materials, objects. Transparent materials or objects. Number 2 is opaque. Opaque materials or objects. Opaque materials are opaque objects. Next, third one, if we talk about the third one, is translucent. Translucent materials are objects. So according to this, as per the first property, that is transparency, the objects are categorized into three types. Okay, that is transparent objects are materials, or opaque objects are materials, and translucent materials or objects. Let's discuss each and everything in a detail. Okay, so to discuss that, we have another again reading and understanding session. Why do the shopkeeper, a small session that we have, why do the shopkeepers usually store eatable like sweets and biscuits in a glass jar? Why he is able to select that glass jar? Okay, the shopkeeper want his customers to able to see these items. Okay, we all know that we can easily see through a glass. Such materials are said to be transparent. Okay, that means the materials through which we can see the other side of the object, other side of it. Okay, the materials through which we can see the other side of it is, or other side of them are called as transparent objects. Okay, we have that definitions. Okay, some materials such as glass are transparent materials. That is simple. Okay, the materials through which we can able to see the other side of it are considered as transparent. Glass, the glass of the spectacles. If you observe, that is a transparent object. That is the glass of the spectacles. We are able to see the other side. Other side is our eye. From the other side will be some objects and around us. You can able to see that. That is, glass is the best example for the transparent materials and objects. Okay, can you see through a plastic? Can you see through a wood? Suppose wood, if I take, we cannot see through some materials like wood, steel, cardboard. Such materials are said to be opaque objects. Okay, that means the materials which cannot be through which we cannot able to see the other side objects or other side substances, that type of materials we call as opaque objects. Okay, for example, I am taking this pad. In my concern, I am taking the pad. This pad, if I keep the pad here like this, I can't able to see what is happening the side. Okay, if I keep the pad and if I can't able to see what is the other side, this side what is there, this side I can't see through this cardboard or through this pad. That is, this is acting like an obstacle to my vision. Okay, this type of objects, this is acting like an obstacle to my vision, and through this objects I can't able to see what is there on the other side. Such type of objects we call as opaque objects or opaque materials. Okay, the objects through which we can able to see the other side are called as transparent. The objects through which we cannot see the other side are called as opaque objects. Okay, we have a table here as an activity 3. We have identified the transparent and opaque objects from the table has been given. So if it is transparent, we have to write transparent. If it is opaque, we have to write opaque objects. That is plastic. Okay, it is made up of very good high quality plastic. Is a transparent plastic bottle. Suppose plastic water bottle with a transparent substance, transparent material. Okay, you can able to see that. That is a transparent. Glass jar is a transparent. Okay, steel plate. Is steel plate, if I keep in front of me, can I able to see the other side of that? If I keep the steel plate here, what is happening here? Can I see? If I keep the steel plate here, I can't see. That is opaque object. Mirror is also opaque object. Wooden door. If I shut the door, and can I see what is happening to the other side of the door? Wooden door, if it is, I can't see. Okay, that is opaque object. Okay, polythene bag is a transparent object. Paper. See, paper. If I keep the paper like this in front of me, can I see what is happening to the other side? I can't see. Okay, that means paper is also a opaque object. Opaque object. Okay. See, simple. The materials to which I can able to see the other side are transparent object. The materials are substances or objects which I cannot see the other side of that substance or material are called as opaque objects. Okay. Now as an activity 4, can we able to see through a paper is been given. Now as we have discussed about this first one, we have discussed through which we are able to see the other side, through which we are not able to see the other side. We are able to see the other side of the transparent. We are not able to see the other side of the materials are called as opaque object. Let's see what is a translucent materials or objects. Okay. To do this, we have to conduct some activity. Okay. Are we able to see through a paper? Can we able to see through a paper? We can't. We will not able to see. But what we have to do? Okay. Take a sheet of white paper. You have to take a sheet of white paper and try to see the light bulb through it. Okay, take a sheet of white paper and to see the light bulb through it. Can we able to see the light? Write that observation. Figure as shown in the figure number. Record your observation. Record the observation. Okay, when we are able to see, when we are trying to see the light bulb which is being through this paper, what is our observation? We will not able to see the light bulb. Okay. Now what we have to, as we are not able to see, paper is considered as opaque object. Okay. Now what we have to do is, now put a few drops of oil on the sheet and try again to see the bulb through it. Now what we have to do, we have to keep a few drops of oil on the paper. Okay, so that it as shown in the figure number 6. Again we have to see from what the difference do you notice. Okay, what is the difference we notice? We see that in the first case we cannot, or that you cannot see the bulb, but in the second case you are able to see the bulb. In the first case you are not able to see the bulb because the paper is acting like a opaque object, but in the second case when we are adding some oil drops on the paper, white color paper, we are able to see the objects like not clearly, like blur objects we are able to see. The materials through which we can see the object but not very clearly. Okay, the materials very clearly we can see from the transparent. Okay, the materials through which we cannot see the object, because we can see the object but not very clearly, are said to be translucent object, are said to be translucent. Transparent, it's very crystal clear, it will be. Opaque objects, we are not able to see at all, but in translucent we can able to see the object but not clearly. Okay, such type of objects we can call as translucent objects. Oily paper is an example of translucent substance. Oily paper is an example for this translucent. Okay, some glass pans fixed to the window allows some light to come through it, but they cannot see clearly through them, but we cannot, or you cannot see some objects, some glass windows. There will be some glasses will be kept to the glass, the window glasses, the doors of the windows, where the sun rays will come to will enter into the room, but we cannot able to see through them clearly. Outside what is happening, or the other person who is outside cannot able to see what is inside. Such type, some blur image or not clear image, or clearly we can able to see through such type of objects or such type of glasses. Okay, such type of glass is a translucent glass. Okay, some substance where we cannot able to see the object clearly in clear state, such type of object we call as translucent. Okay, can you give some more examples? Try to give some examples. Okay, now take a torch, one small activity. Take a torch, switch on and see, does the light passes through the torch glass? Yes. Okay, when you switch on, does the light passes through the torch glass? Yes, it is able to pass the torch glass. So which type of that glass is transparent? Okay, now cover the torch glass with your palm. Okay, now if it is torch glass, cover it with the palm. That hand we have to cover. Now what do you observe? Now cover the torch glass with a oily paper. What do you observe? In the above activity, when do you observe transparent, translucent and opaque properties? Okay, let us discuss that about the transparent. That is simple. The materials, depending on whenever whenever we are talking about the properties of the material, the first one is transparency, that the properties of the material we are discussing. In that we have three types of materials: transparent materials, opaque objects or opaque materials, or the translucent materials. The objects from which we are able to see the other side objects are called as transparent. Okay, the object through which we cannot able to see the other side objects we are calling as opaque objects or opaque materials. The objects through which we can able to see the object but not in a clear manner, such type of objects we can call as translucent, not clearly. We can able to see the object but not clear. Some blur images, shade images that we are going to call, such type of images we call as, such type of objects we call as translucent. This is about transparency. Okay. I hope you understood about the properties, under the properties, the transparency and how, what are the types of objects are present. We will meet in the next session about a few more properties of this. I hope you understood. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.